Hello, hello! Welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to the Ploughing Simulator! And if you did not by now, could you please press the subscribe button, like button, don't dislike, but you can leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Now that would be grand. Okay, we have one thing I wanted to do. Obviously, we got a new plow. We have a huge one. That's one thing. The other thing, I have installed something called GPS mod or satellite assistant driving. I forgot what it's called. But I'm not sure if I want to install it in this case because I'm not sure if I'm going to be using it with this tractor. Now, plowing is something that I'm going to do today. I'll see if that's the only thing I'm gonna be doing, but I'll give it a go and we'll see. I'll need to divide this field into 4 parts, like 4 angles, not 4 parts, like 4 sides, so it's easier for me to do the headlands in the end. Let's see here. Okay, this seems like a decent place to start. Let's lower it and let's see if we can make some. Well, actually this is a good candidate for having a GPS mod because it has a little dome there that's GPS receiver or whatever it is, what's I call it. But anyway, plowing, guys. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't plow, maybe I should have fertilized before plowing, maybe I should have. You know what, guys? Let's do that first. I'm gonna go back. Lift that. We're gonna break the whole plow. I'm gonna actually redo this part. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna park it somewhere here on the side. Probably our tractor is gonna get sprayed with a fertilizer. But that's going to be one of the chores we're going to do today. We're going to fertilize this field and we're going to plow it up. I don't know how much is going to be on screen. I don't know how much is going to be off screen. Maybe I'm going to do a time lapse. I don't see why not. I still have to do it. Right. Okay, let's just leave it here. And I'll meet you back in a second as soon as I have fertilizer ready. Yeah, so here we go. Okay, so let's unfold this bad boy here and let's get cracking, actually. Yeah, so what's our plan for the future for this episode? Okay, let's start here, actually, because we're gonna probably finish here. We were technically supposed to whoa, wow, that's a wide spread. I think that's much wider than the yeah, it's definitely much wider than the. Does it have 2 widths? I never. Okay, let's check this out. I don't know how this works. So if we go to the store and it says the vehicle fertilizer technology can spread 2 different kinds of thingies, but it doesn't say how wide is it with which implement. I don't know. Anyway, this is pretty wide. Okay, let's zoom out and let's continue fertilizing. Yeah, so I would like. I was considering buying for this the Bentner with subsoiling and what's it called, the Bentner was subsoiling and fertilizing, but then I was like, we're gonna leave that for US or Australian map or something like that. This is England, and usually we don't use they don't use this kind of stuff in that area. So let's just fertilize it like this, and the second fertilizing stage should be added with seeding. But we'll still see how this is going to work out. Anyway, this also has a pretty wide spread, so I didn't want to bother myself with installing. Yeah, so the assistant driving guidance, something like that. I forgot the name of the mod, the new GPS mod. It's quite cute. It's nice. I haven't used it. I installed it. I know how to use it. I saw I tried it for a sec, but the thing about it is much more real, which I appreciate. That you have to install it in every vehicle you want to use it. Unfortunately, I installed it in a little Turkish uh, Arma track, so I can't use it on other vehicles, and at the moment I felt like driving the John Deere, so we're gonna have to do it old-fashioned way. Visual fertilizing. So let's check it how we can do it this way. Let's go this way. Yeah, because it has a pretty wide spread, and yeah, I just decided what we're gonna do for the rest of the episode. I'm gonna finish fertilizing this field. Then I'm gonna start plowing. I'm gonna plow a little bit, and then I'm gonna put worker on plowing session. Even though I was considering doing it all by myself, it's the smallest field we have, but it's still quite big. The third thing, I'm gonna continue loading those grass bales we have in the field left. So I'm gonna do those bales, and yeah, we're gonna consider in the next episode buying our first animals. We'll see how this is gonna work out, but I don't see any obstacle. Financially, we will have to get. You know what? Maybe I could put a worker right now. Put the hired worker tractor, so it can actually do some work before we continue. So we save some time. Okay, let's check it. If I put it a little bit here, how it's gonna react? You know what? Yeah, I don't care. Let's try this one. So I will put it like here, just higher. Let's see how this one is gonna cope. Okay. Okay. That's quite weird. Okay, I'm gonna let you play with the plow. I don't see this being any much efficient. Okay, let's try it. Unhiring him. Lower the implement. Let's start plowing. There we go. Okay, now stop lifting and lowering it, and continue working as you were. Off you go. Off we go as well. So let's continue on. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of fixing to do in this field. I might do that in the next episode. I might not. We'll still see how this is gonna turn out to be. Yeah. I don't know how straight the worker is going also, but it's fine. It's gonna create its own path, and it should be all fine when it gets to the end. I hope it gets to the end though, everything okay, and yeah, looks like it's gonna make it. Fine, let's concentrate on the fertilizing here. I know I'm overlapping a lot, and I really should consider getting that. Like, GPS is one of the best mods ever, and from my point of view, that's an efficiency mod. So that means it just increases your efficiency so much, your time saving, fertilizer saving, all the liquids and fertilizers and lime and all that you see that you use. It actually helps you a lot. It saves you the most, the time, the money, everything. So I really think it's worth it. Unfortunately, it's expensive, and I'm not really sure if we should use it in every vehicle we have, because only for 3 tractors we have now, it would cost 45,000 to install. Now, maybe I should have chosen our little Turkish friend, the Arma track, as our tractor of the day, but I didn't. Well, we just have to deal with that. I'll just have to deal with that, because I still don't have any experience in driving the GPS mod, using it properly. Yeah, so we're gonna spread some fertilizer here. We have a lot of it, and I think we're gonna need to spread lime here as well. But we still have cultivating session to do. That's probably gonna be done by a worker as well. Probably in the next episode, we'll see. Maybe I'm gonna put it to work on this one, but not really sure. Plowing is a big thing, big thing to do, so I don't want to overburden ourselves or the tractors or the episode with rushing through it. And we're gonna do plowing now. We're gonna do cultivating later. Lime spreading as well. Lime spreading shouldn't be that. There you go. I think with the lime spreading, I'm gonna be using Armatrack and the GPS. I think that would be a perfect opportunity for that. Yeah, that could be our next episode. Liming and animals. Yeah, lineamals. No, I don't know. I'll think of something extremely cool like I always do. Stupid. Here we go. Okay, we hit that little part that we missed in previous run. And let's get cracking. Yeah, guys, so tell me what you think about the map. I think it's magnificent. I think it's really big and efficient. You have 3 fields, which is more than enough for any animal type that you want to have. You have sheep and cows, which I consider to be the best animals in the game, and they are straight in the main farm. And you have a grass field, you have 2 other fields. In this case, I would like to say that this field could be, let's call it straw field, because it's smaller, and amount of straw we're gonna get from that, it's perfectly enough for even larger size animal farm. For us, the right hand side, we have I'm never gonna get over it that I didn't fertilize the second time that field. That's why we are taking our time with this field. I want it 100%. I want it fertilized all the way, and whenever we harvest this, it has to be perfect. It has to be the top of the game. This field has to be on 100%. So after this is gonna be plowing. After that is gonna be liming, then cultivating, and then we're gonna do seeding. Considering the weeds, probably I'm gonna leave them on, because when you plow them in they disappear. And for any other thing we have to do, like they're gonna start growing again, and then we're gonna cultivate, and they're gonna disappear again. I want to have weeds in the field when I plant it, because I don't want the weeds to grow before we have opportunity to harvest the field. So I'm gonna wait with a weed killer, weed whacker. So I'm probably gonna do that. Huh. Interestingly, I might use the seeder, the canola seeder, the weeder seeder. I think that's an exquisite machine, and I think that's one of the most underappreciated machines in the game. The weeder and the seeder at the same time. So in this case here, after the weeds start growing again, I think it would be perfect, because it kills the weeds, and at the same time it starts growing canola, and technically it should be in the perfect time. It should be perfectly done. Should be done in the perfect time, the growing of the canola, and before the weeds start growing again. So yeah, I'm gonna consider doing that. Okay, let's go and check up on our little fellow there, and let's finish this this session here. Right, okay, let's fold this up. Let's see how he's doing. I'm considering now not to continue plowing, but to go and take care of those bales, because it looks like he has everything under control. Okay, yeah, the work he's doing, it looks magnificent. The headlands are gonna be an issue, but I knew that when I was purchasing the plow. We're gonna put some effort into the headlands here. I'm gonna have to do it on my own. Subsoiler would be perfect for this, but unfortunately I want to keep it a little bit real, so subsoiler is out of the question. So I know it's been used in UK mostly for like maintaining the grass fields and cutting the roots of the trees, you know, for within the field. So it's like, so you don't damage your machinery. But I don't think I'm gonna be using it anytime soon on this map, the subsoiler. So for now, I'm gonna stick to these. Okay. Okay. Okay, missed it. We use the keyboard and mouse to park this one in. stop messing about and start doing the work. Actually, you know what? I think I should use yeah, so wheel and the side panel. This is much better. And plonk. Okay, let's go back to the grass field. I'm gonna leave the worker plowing the field, and let's do another load of hay. This one actually, I think we might bring it back here to the farm because I put one load of grass. That one grass bale we had from the wheat field, I don't know how that spawned. We only had 100 liters of grass or something in the baler, and I don't know by what miracle actually loaded the whole grass bale in there. Maybe I forgot to unload it. I'm not gonna blame it all on the game. Maybe I did something wrong, but I don't remember. I'm not gonna attach it. I'm gonna test it how it works with lowered bed when it's not attached. Okay, let's try this one on. Again, I'm gonna try using the side panel, and see here, guys. This is what I was telling you about. How do I turn it off? It's X. No, it's R. E. I forgot. Here we go. I think this is it. I turned off the GPS thingy. Okay. Thingy McJingy. Jiggy. Right. I think I should. We need to refresh our joke pool. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can make this at all work. Should I try to push it even though it looks really, really good here? Okay, let's check it from here. Okay. I think this is fine. Even though it took me a while to load it. Sorry guys, I think I have to do much more practicing of talking while I'm working like this. I'm just useless when I'm trying to concentrate on the work I'm doing. It's like all my brain cells was like, okay, he's gonna mess up. We need to everybody, gather your forces. We need to concentrate and do nothing else. Sometimes I even forget to breathe. Okay, here we go. Lift it. Actually, it's not that bad. The front loader, the implement. It would be nice if we didn't tip this over. Okay. I'm already messing up. We're gonna have a couple of few nice days in the field here on the farm, so I'm not gonna be in any hurry to remove this hay from the field. I will bring some of it right now for the cows and the sheep that we're gonna get as soon as possible, so we will have hay in the farm, but I will not remove all of it. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time removing it because it's pretty fine there. Actually, also the real life thing that I noticed, I don't know what they're using it for, but in the field where I used to work in my previous job next to the company I worked for, the field was, uh, I think it was barley, and they baled it with huge Heston bales, and they left the bales, I believe, I don't work there anymore for the last month or so, but they left those bales out in the elements, rain and the winter and even the snow. It was fine out there. I know you probably wouldn't feed your animals with that. I just wonder if that's something that farmers would do as well. You know, leave the hay bales out in the weather. Okay, this wasn't calculated really well. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if this is gonna do any good. Okay. Okay, it's not that bad, not that bad. Okay, this is not bad. You know what, guys? Because episode is already gonna be over 20 minutes long, I'm gonna do a jump cut until we fill the trailer, and I'm gonna get back to you then. See you in a second. Right, okay, let's finish this. Oh no, okay, I kinda unblocked them all because I wanted to push them, but this looks like it's gonna be a little bit of an issue. This is far from perfect, but I'm gonna lock them back into place. What? Okay, that was weird. I locked them as soon as I could because they wouldn't, belts wouldn't tighten for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna leave this one here because probably next thing I'm gonna do with it, even before recording or not, it's gonna be loading rest of the bales because this grass also needs to be dealt with. So let's bring this back to the farm. I'm gonna leave it even on a trailer because even before, we'll see actually. We're gonna have so much work to do with the animals, especially when we get cows. It's just slow and easy with this one, guys. Slow and easy. This is filled pretty much too much. It's so overfilled, so I tend to be careful with this one. Like I said, not the last transport I did in the last episode, but before that I tipped the trailer twice. At least twice, maybe even 3 times, I don't remember. Let's see if this is gonna work out. Okay, this is not gonna work out that easily. It's gonna fight me. Okay, it's fighting me. Why are you fighting me? What did I ever do to you? For some reason it's stuck. And I bet I know what's the reason. The reason is because the fence, the hedges, they have collisions with the bales, but only bales. So you can drive a tractor through it. That's a legacy. Maybe a good one, maybe not. From the Frontier Design, all of their maps, they have collisions for the headers and the bales. Collision on the hedges. Clicking it like this doesn't work. Yeah, you see that the bales are reacting, and that's not good. Yeah, so they have collisions for the bales for all the good reasons. Headers, collisions on the hedges for the headers is because it's more realistic that you have to take the header into the field rather than just drive through the hedges. And bales, for the safety reasons, when you have bales rolling around the fields, so they don't go away through the hedges, which I think it's a really, really noble and good thing to do. Not to collect your bales 1 kilometer away from the field when they start tumbling down the hill. So where are we gonna put it? Let's put it here on the side for now. We're gonna finish off here. We're gonna go and check what our ploughing master is doing. Let's leave it like this and just run there. Yeah, guys, so just in case we're gonna finish off here anyway. I'm gonna leave the our plower, our little fellow with the plow boy, continue plowing. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed this one. We had 3 chores: plowing, which technically I did a few meters of, and then the worker did the rest. We had the fertilizer spreading on the field, and we had packing of those bales of the field. Well, that was the interesting one. It always is. He's doing a quite okay job. I would say roughly it's 20% of the way there, of the way through the field, and I'm pretty happy with that. By the time I'm finished editing this episode, I'm gonna leave it to work as it is. And then I'm gonna fix everything that he missed later today. I mean, after he's done plowing. Let me see here. Yeah, this looks quite nice. It's gonna take at least 2 headlands on each side to finish this off. We're gonna need a dual headland here, and depends what he does around the poles. Poles are gonna be the tricky one. Those tricky poles. No. Yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you didn't. Press the like button if you enjoyed it, but if you didn't, don't do it. If you didn't enjoy, if you have any suggestions for me, please do leave it in the comment section. Leave a nice or a nasty comment in the comment section, and I hope that I'm gonna see you in the next one. Have a nice week, guys, and see you again soon. Bye bye.